Guys, if you are looking for ridiculous face tank build,
Yeah, boy.
which can delete legendary elite enemies with disgusting, nasty and dirty damage, you are at the right place. Butcher, Uncle Butcher, gotcha. And we have dirty secrets as usual because skills will deal even more damage than our liberty. Check my numbers, the game can't handle this insanity. Hello my beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents, and what the fuck?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
No, seriously, sometimes it feels like this game has been sent to me by gods just to punish me and test my patience. But from the bright side, my drone almost took down legendary rogue agent by itself. Like I told you, skill damage in this build is absolutely top notch, and we have of course that nasty ability to face tank everybody, and I have no problems whatsoever at Legendary Summit with 6 directives applied. My drone will distract enemies, I have nasty damage with Liberty Pistol, and guys, you should know by this time this synergy with Liberty Pistol with headshots, you're gonna heal your shield as well.
This day, to this day, to this day.
That's the reason why Liberty Pistol goes so well with the shield. And Wilder, I hope you will nail Fury to the ground. I can't wait that matchup. If some of you love boxing, 9th October will be amazing night. Wilder versus Fury trilogy on the air, and I really hope that we're gonna see some cool knockdown. But let's get back to my build. This one is hybrid. We have skill damage, but on top of that we have of course weapon damage and survivability. Why we need survivability when we have big shield and nobody will get through it at legendary difficulty? But before we continue, as usual, today I want to recommend to you my partners, a site for boosting services, dwing.net. If you want to get an eagle or any other exotic, as well as equip a cool build using items from the Dark Zone, then these guys will help you to get this and much more in a short time. They have updated prices and deadlines for all services. The boost works with account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. I have tested this service myself, so I can recommend you these guys easily. They can be trusted, man. And of course, with my promo code, you will get 15% discount on all services. This site has been working for many years. It has a lot of clients, reviews and payment methods, man. If you didn't get my promo code or you have any questions, feel free to type your message and operator will reply immediately. But now let's get back to my build. And like I said, in this build, skill damage is really important. Our drone will deal a ridiculous amount of DPS, and in general, if you want to be updated with all the best PvP, PvE builds, you know where you have to be. Butcherland is the answer. Hit that like, smash that sub, or leave a hateful comment. So with this boring intro out of our ways, let's get into it. For specialization, of course, we're gonna use Technician because it will provide us with one extra skill tier, which gonna make our drone stronger and our shield health much better. And guys, don't forget that Technician specialization will provide us with disrupt grenades, and those are really handy against dogs, drones, in general at legendary difficulty. And on top of that, we have extra skill damage from Technician specialization, and that one extra skill tier will allow us to use one more offensive core attribute. And in this build, you should not think about crit chance or crit damage. Raw weapon damage, raw DPS output. For my weapons, I'm using FAMAS with Insync talent and name a test subject assault rifle, again in this case with perfect Insync talent. And I'm using the subject when my shield is gone. I will sit behind the cover, proc perfect in sync, and my drone will deal all the dirty work for me. But my main weapon here is Liberty Pistol. By this time I think you should know the synergy between shield and your Liberty Pistol. With full stacks you will have extra 60% weapon damage, and that allows us to reach almost 2.5 million per shot. That's insanity. And once you will hit those headshots, you're gonna heal your shield as well. So top synergy. For my gear I'm using Douglas and Harding name and mask. This bad boy will give us headshot damage and of course pistol damage, but, and I mean huge but, on any piece you should roll skill damage attribute, because our drone will deal such amount of damage if we would run typical skill build. It's insanity. And in my mod slot I'm using protection from elites because I'm usually running in solo mode, aka lone wolf mode. But if you want to put more DPS out of this set, I recommend you to use headshot mods. Don't put crit chance or crit damage, use headshot damage mods and you will ready to rock. Raw damage. For my chest piece I'm using Empress International gear piece with of course Spark talent. Spark is really handy in this build because it will be activated by my drone basically non-stop, but you could use actually glass cannon as well, especially with protection from elite mods. You could rock glass cannon, but sometimes you can be overwhelmed with all the incoming damage with grenades, drones, dogs, so glass cannon can be really tricky. If you're a new player, I recommend you to stick with Spark. Spark will be activated by your drone and you have immediately weapon damage, but glass cannon from other hand will boost not only your weapon damage but your drone's damage as well. In general, glass cannon will amplify any damage source in the game. It can be oxidizer, it can be plague effect from pestilence, you name it. But again, you have to play smart with glass cannon. For my holster I'm using named Wyvern holster with skill damage. I'm rolling here extra weapon damage. I don't need armor here. I have enough shield health to face tank anybody in the game, so I'm going with extra weapon damage. For my backpack I'm using perfect Hanayu backpack with perfect combined arms talent. Again, skill damage should be rolled everywhere and perfect combined arms work so damn well with our setup. So the synergy is really simple. My Liberty or my assault rifles will activate combined arms that will give extra damage to my drone, and my drone will activate from other hand Spark talent. Perfect synergy. But if you want to use Memento backpack, you can, but you're gonna lose a lot of skill damage. With full stacks my drone hits at 77k. So I'm reaching only 77k with Memento backpack, but without Memento backpack my drone will hit around 100k, and in a long run I will deal more damage. Of course you have extra survivability, that armor regen, bonus armor on kill, but it's really not necessary. I love raw weapon damage. Your shield maybe will be at maximum capacity again, but I'm playing with damage here. So best defense at legendary difficulty is of course more DPS. For gloves I'm rocking Hanayu gloves, skill damage everywhere. For knee pads I'm using Empress International knee pads. For skills I'm rocking drone and of course shield. So guys, it's pretty dope build again. Pretty nice synergy all over the place. We have named items, of course we have 3 pieces with top tier attributes, so I know for new players it could be pain in the ass to find named mask, Douglas and Harding, Wyvern holster and perfect combined arms, but it's totally worth it because you can face tank anybody in the game right now. You have damage from your drone and Liberty pistol, and you have survivability with the shield. But if you want to experiment more, you can use, of course, I'm tripping. You can use Memento backpack, but you're gonna lose almost 50% skill damage. Of course, you can get skill efficiency back with full tokens, but I don't know. It depends on your preference, I guess. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.